Alright, Schlockmeister fans, a re-review from my previous channel from the Drive-In Cult Classics collection. This is Pickup. Let's watch. Alright, our movie starts with two chicks in a field. One of them's playing with a stuffed animal. And they meet Chuck. Maureen is the brunette. Carol's the blonde. Chuck is driving up in a bus. He invites them along. Maureen says no, she doesn't want to go, but she changes her mind and off they go to parts unknown. Carol's kind of a free spirit. She dances for these hillbillies in a pickup truck. She flashed them at one point too. He's way ahead of his time with this bus. There's a phone on it. That's his boss. He's driving this bus from who knows where to somewhere in Tallahassee, Florida. Maureen is into tarot cards and tarot reading. Uh-oh. I don't know what the hell's happening here, if this is some sort of trippy dream sequence, drug sequence, or what, but she's receiving this scepter from some sort of goddess. Is Maureen.
Thank you, Apollo.
Again, I don't know if these are dreams or what, is this in her mind or what, but she's in front of this altar. She's having these weird flashbacks when she was a kid, and she's about to make herself naked and jump on this altar. As she's writhing around on this altar, we see a couple of quick flashbacks, and we're going to find out about this later. It's when she was a child, and that was in a church. Something happened to her, you can kind of guess. Anyway, when she comes back from her religious experience, she finds Chuck and Carol doing it. Busted. And here we find that flashback. She was molested by a priest, of course, in a church.
Thank you, Father.
You see, my child, love is the key to his kingdom.
And we get even more flashbacks. Now this one, I guess she's maybe slightly older, and I think this was her first love, boyfriend, sex partner, I don't know. But this is them frolicking. And innocently kissing. And not so innocently porking in a tree. Couldn't show you much of this scene. Things start to get weird now.
Hi, may I come in for a minute? I'm Senator Mac McIver. I'm up for re-election. I'd like to leave some campaign literature with you. First of all, I'd like to discuss my stand on armament. I think that we have to disarm. We have to stay protected, but we have to disarm. You know, those Russians are terribly, terribly manipulative.
And it gets even more surreal now. I don't know what the hell's going on in this movie. And then the clown is a demon or something? They're now lost in the Everglades somewhere.
A lot of weird sounds.
Yeah?
And swamps.
Oh, damn it. Let me talk to Chuck.
He's off in another world right now.
Dude somehow makes a bow and arrow and kills a boar or something. Gotta eat, right?
I really feel free for the first time. I'm just starting to live for the here and now. You know? I'm not scared anymore.
Then Maureen decides to burn her finger. Or her hand, I guess.
God, Maureen!
Hey, go back to the bus and get me a first aid kit from behind the driver's seat.
Things get real trippy now. And even trippier, she's on an altar, she's with dude, I don't know, balloons, clowns, senators. And then those hillbilly boys from earlier show up and start tearing at her clothes. So Chuck is now with Maureen. A plane flies overhead. And they kiss. And then she spots Carol's hand. I don't know if it's a flashback or what, but our last scene is two girls again getting in the bus like it's the first time they got in the bus. They drive off, and we see those damn balloons again. Alright. I don't know what the fuck was going on in this movie. Pickup. 1972 or 4, I can't remember. 75, how about that? Alright, we have two lovely ladies, Maureen and Carol. Maureen is kind of a religious weirdo, and Carol is a free-spirited, perhaps nymphomaniac. They're hanging out in a field, playing with a stuffed animal, when this guy in a bus drives up, named Chuck. He says, come on and join me. So they join him. Next thing you know, they get lost in the Everglades somewhere. Chuck is working, and he's supposed to drive this bus to Tallahassee for reasons I don't know, but that's his job. And they get lost in the Everglades. So they get out of the bus, and Chuck and Carol kind of hit it off a little bit, and they're kind of flirty with each other. Maureen has some sort of weird religious experience. Now, she's been playing with tarot cards, too, and she pulled over the card of death. I don't know, but I don't know what the hell was happening. Next thing you know, she's getting the scepter from this weird goddess, and she's laying naked on an altar. She keeps having flashbacks to when this priest molested her when she was a child, when she was in church. And then we have a flashback where she's like with this boy. I guess that's who she lost her virginity to. I don't know. And next thing you know, they're fucking in a tree. I couldn't show you much of that scene because there were two naked people in a tree. Boy, then we come back, and Maureen now takes up with Chuck. And there's this clown with balloons, and then there's this senator who says, I'm running for re-election, elect me, and he hops on their bus. I don't know what the hell was real and what the hell wasn't. Ultimately, it ends, we see apparently Carol's dead. She's in the swamp, and her arm is sticking up, and she's clutching the stuffed animal. What happened to her? I don't know. A plane flies overhead. And then we have another, I don't know if it's a flashback or what, but then the two girls are fine. They're getting on the bus. And as they leave, some balloons fly away. I don't know. I really don't know. It's not really a grindhouse feature, except there was plenty of nudity in this movie. And the girls were lovely, by the way. I think there was some male nudity, too, in this movie. I saw some penis in a couple of shots. But I don't know what the director was trying to do here. It seems to be it was some sort of artsy type film. But I don't know what they were trying to say. I don't know. I don't get it. I was enjoying the naked ladies, that's for sure. But I don't know what the hell was happening in this movie. It started off as going to be like some sort of normal schlocky exploitation grindhouse type film. And then it turned into something completely different. And I'm at a loss. I don't know. I don't get it. Was it entertaining? Yeah, it was. But I don't exactly know why. And I don't know. If somebody can explain this to me, please do. I didn't look up the director to see what else he's done. Most of the actors and actresses in this film did nothing else but this film. A couple of them did something else, but interestingly, the girl who played, I'm not sure which one it was. I think it was the one who played Carol, has been in like 6 movies, and they're all like many years apart. And she was in some big movies too, like Serpico and Rain Man, and something else too, but she always plays like nondescript roles, like bar, I think, was she in Goodfellas too? I think she was in Goodfellas also. She just plays like a bar patron. That's all. I don't know, really weird. Anyway, that's Pickup. I don't know if it's been released on DVD or DVD or Blu-ray by itself, but I got on this Drive-In Cult Classics 32 movie collection here. I'll leave a link. If it's not available on DVD and Blu-ray by itself, I'll leave a link to this one because this is a pretty good box set to buy. It's got 32 movies in one, and you can get this for about $45. It's a lot more expensive than it used to be, but still, for $1.50 a piece for some halfway decent flicks, not bad. Check it out. Pick up. Let me know what you think about it. Can you explain to me what the hell was happening? Please do. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye.